Yo, what's up, guys? Okay, we are actually going to talk about oath. This discussion got brought up in my stream actually like a day or two ago, and they were saying I just auto equip oath is an issue, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, nah, just auto equip it, it's fine. Like, you just go in there and you just quick add everything, right? But then for some reason I kept thinking about it after he asked, and I'm like, I don't know actually. I feel like because there is a quick add, but there's not a function of just instant quick add everything, right? So when there's a system that's not like that and like built in or placed, that means there is some type of customization. But then I'm further thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, you know what, Flip? It's the guy named Flip. I'm like, whoa, hold on. You actually are onto something. Because I was actually talking about the codex, the tech with codex, and how everyone needs to do that. That will be another video. It might be before this one, it might be after this one. I'm dropping a codex video because a lot of my viewers were not doing their codex. After I told them about it, they gained so much combat power on their accounts. They were like, whoa, thank you so much. This actually got me unstuck. So we're gonna go over that too. But what I want to go over for oath, right? There's also even a lot of combat power. What I want to go about oath, so right here, the oath bonus, right? This is the whole thing about oath. You're getting bonus stats for, like, this is going to be for your elemental team. I'm maining the red elemental team, right? I get these bonuses. I'm getting what, 10% attack, 10% of the HP, off of the 433, 430. I'm just getting this stuff, right? This is dog water. It could be so much better if you're focusing it, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna unequip all, okay? And I'm gonna tell you guys how you should go about it for your accounts. But for me, I'm gonna do it for my account, so I can just show you. So my team, I main the red team, okay? I don't know if you guys seen the Send in the Rock tech. That's my tech. I main the red units. So my most important thing is gonna be the red faction. So I'm going to quick add here first. Okay, it's safe to quick add. You can quick add, but it's the order that matters of you quick adding. What I also want to note, you want your main team to actually be built. You don't want it to be resonance, because when they're resonance, they're not going to have these stars in the oath system. They're just going to be 6-starred. They're not going to have red or even purple. Okay. So you want your main team primarily to actually be built. You don't want it to be another unit and them being resonance if you're focusing on oath power, which is going to give you more combat power at the end of the day. Okay, so there's that, right? You want these units built. So I had to go back and rebuild them up because I'm trying to focus on getting more combat power on my account. Now that I have my most important team max out, right? My rating is 47. Earlier you seen it wasn't even half of that. Now I'm getting 20% attack, 20% HP off of the 1420 and 14,000 HP. Insane stats. Okay. Now, what's the most important thing on your account now? Would it be your second team? That's a possibility. It's a maybe. Would it be the class? I think the class is also going to be slightly a bait, right? Because you're probably running a guardian, you probably have a warrior, you probably have a hunter, it's so spread out. It's kind of sus, right? So what it's also is not noticed, these characters have 2 factions. Okay, so Viv, she's what, red and yellow, red and blue, red and green, red and green, I believe. Let me go look them. Let's do this together, chat. You guys are now my chat, even though we're not live streaming. You guys are my chat. So we have green, blue, yellow, green, yellow, purple. Those are my primary units for my first team, right? So I have 2 yellows, 2 greens, 1 blue, and 1 purple. So I'm probably going to do my greens because that's my front line. I want them to have the bonus HP. So we're going to do that first. And then I'll probably do yellows. That's also front line. And then I will do my blue because that's my main DPS. And I won't prio the purple. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to then prio the classes. So we are going to prio green first. Okay. Because remember, two of my units are still getting these stats. Then we're going to prio yellow because two of my units are still getting these stats. And then we're going to go prio blue because my archer is getting these stats. We could go into purple now, but I'm not going to do that because it's only for Poseidon. And she's not doing too like crazy. Like, she doesn't need the HP nor the damage right now. Now what we're going to focus on, you can just focus on anything here, right? So it's going to be my archer. Archer is my most important. That's my DPS. I'm running 2 guardians on this team. I'm running a warrior on this team. I'm also running a priest. This one, it doesn't really matter what order, because you can only slot in the warrior or archers or mages, right? So they're not going to conflict with each other here. The only time class will conflict with anything is faction. So you want to prio your faction before you're prioing your class. Especially because your class is going to be all spread out compared to your factions. And then right here, I only run a mage. I don't really run an assassin on any of my first or second team comps. But here I have the decision, right? We can now go into purple for the Poseidon, Death Rattle for like my second team, or really it's like my third team right now. Or we can go into assassins, or we can go into mages. What I'll probably do, I'll probably just go into mages. Then we'll go into purple. Then we'll go into Death Rattle. And then we'll go into assassins. Okay. So this is how you like min-max your oath. You want to focus your main team. Okay, chat? You can always unslot this and reslot it, especially like when you're doing gear bosses or like whatever you're doing content wise. You can always change it up. Like the ratings can always just be different. But this is for the most part, this is what I want. And then, yeah. So yeah, this is going to give you a lot of combat power for your certain teams that actually matter, right? Just make sure you're doing it in a specific order. That is what's important. And that you have the units that you're actually playing built. Your maining blue team, your blue team needs to be built, or they're not getting a high rating. Like this is only C tier compared to my C+, because I have them all built here. This one I only have like 1 built. These, like, she can go all the way to like purple 5. She's like almost like red 1 right now. If I didn't have her resonance, this would go up like a bunch. It would go up to like around 500, right? So it would double. Same for him. He's like purple 3. It would go up to at least like 300, 400. I could probably push this one to C+ if I really wanted to, but it's not a thing that I'm really worried about, right? So your lower ratings, you want that on the teams that you're not actually running, that you're just not playing these units at all. Yeah. So make sure you guys are doing that. It will give you a lot of combat power and save you guys a lot of time trying to run around and figure out how can I get out of this little ditch I'm in. And because you want to push, even though this is an idler game, I understand the urge of I want to push. I want to keep pushing. So yeah, I hope this helps. If you're still confused, if you still have questions, if you think I'm wrong, or if you think you found a better way, or if you know a better method to this, comment down below. I don't mind having a discussion with anyone. Please call me out if I am wrong on anything. Correct me so I can correct myself, and just make sure that we're all spreading good, positive information and energy. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.